Hello and welcome to What Map, the map review show for City Skylines. There are tens of thousands of maps in the workshop now, and so finding the right one for your next build is a huge task. So each day, Monday to Saturday, we'll review one, using our 5-star rating for aesthetics, detail and gameplay potential, awarding only the very best the coveted seal of approval. So join me, fellow Skylines explorers, as we venture to today's new land. Who am I? I'm BonBonB, and you are very, very welcome.
Come here now, girl.
Hello and welcome to Tuesday's What Map, and look at the smiley river formation staring back at us from the bottom of the map. Oh, I need some sleep or something. Help. Coffee, bring me coffee. I'm losing it. Anyway, I went with a Black Desert Online inspired by Dynamitea because the thumbnail said to me, this is either going to be brilliant or it's going to be absolutely awful. There's only one way to find out, and that's to give it a look, and that's why I'm here today. You know that. The highways, these can't be too bad, very straight, a little bit off crooked there I think, and we've got a dip here. Let's have a look from the side. Oh no, the Earth's mantle is sky blue. This is bad news. Bad news. Come on, that's not that difficult to fix. But let's have a check at it. Oh crikey. Yeah, move the highways apart so it fits in with the intersection, and then this very awkward looking climb up here to a potential start location. Of course, when I say start locations, this is if you're not playing vanilla and play with things unlocked. And I think I saw a backwards running highway at the top there as well, but let's not worry about that. Let's not do yeah, that dip's not so bad, sorry. Yeah, let's not worry too much about that, because you'd be demolishing part of that anyway. And bridges, and poor, very poor. Now I have got a bridge making tutorial on my channel. Go and take a look at it now. In fact, I'll stick a link to it at the end of this episode. If you've not seen it, it's only 5 minutes long, and it'll tell you everything you need to do to make perfect bridges. Not like that one you just saw there. This is a great intersection. Nice and complicated. It takes you over to your start square there by the water. Very nice. But it's a poor intersection because look at this. Now, I can't blame Dynamitea for this, as that is, unless they produce this intersection themselves, which I don't believe for 1 minute. And then up here, this isn't too bad. It's a little bit crooked, and this drifts off. Oh, let's get another look from above. That's very shoddily done, I'm afraid, there. And this bridge doesn't need to be raised up at all. Why is that raised up? That would go across there very happily, just a slight incline. Oh dear. And where are we going now? Oh yes, we'll follow this. Now, good bit of road, very flat, very level. Finally, this bridge, this is a better bridge. Maybe not so, well, we're looking at the road. There, that's a perfect looking bridge. Once again, didn't need to be quite that high, but it's still not too bad. That's not bad. We'll give that one 7 out of 10. And then the road carries on, and this is a bit awkward. And what you've got, raised highway there, doesn't need to be. Terraforming would fix that. And then goes off into the fog. Which means we can have a look at the railways. Let's hope the railways are a bit better. Well, there's only one line. This is it. So we're going to follow it right the way to its destination. Oh, I should have a voice on the railway. That'd be cool. I'd like that. And now we join up with the highway. So you've seen this bit, but let's have a look at it from the viewpoint of the railway. Once again, oh, it's not too bad on this side. Nice gentle incline. That's okay. And then bump. Drops down like a stone on the other side. Oh my. Okay, anyway, let's see what happens here. And it's like going up a flight of stairs. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, and then we'll shoot down, drop down the other side, and yeah, off center. And once again, not bad on that side. That's really good on that side. And this side, that's all right. That do you know what? That's not bad for rail bridge. I've seen better, but that is not bad. This is just, there's no train in its life is going to make it up there, is it? Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Like I say, I was really looking forward to this map as well. There's so much going for it. So much going for it with the thumbnail. And this is better. And then, once again, this is a plopped-in intersection. So I can't blame Dynamitea for this. But I think that's a poor way to get the railway. I mean, awful, I'm afraid. Sorry, I just disagree with that. Not too bad there. And then we'll end here. But what? How? What? Where are you gonna? Okay, asset review time, and we're looking at residential this week, and this is Architect 012 HRD level 5. I'll plop this in using RICO. Now this has got a very modern look to it, almost a Mediterranean feel to it as well. I think doesn't quite go with Assetville, but it's a nice looking asset. I thought we'll give this one a bit of a look. And yeah, I think we build a bit of a back garden in there for the kids to play in. What do you reckon? So that's Architect 12 HRD level 5 by Luminou. Well done, Luminou. That's a very nice looking asset. And now shipping as we go back to Black Desert Online. Oh, I apologise for the revving in the background. Yeah, it follows the river. Fair enough. Not too bad, seen worse. There's another river. This one is very curvy. Oh, this is a smiley face that we saw at the beginning. That's the one. It's the curvy smiley face. And you follow this river around and around, and then it joins up with the main river, and then it comes back up this way. It does. And it takes you to here, which is where we started. Look at that. We've done a full circle. How cool's that, eh? Full loop-de-loop. And yes, let's have a look at this. Okay, underneath these two towering bridges. And it's not a bad looking waterfall. That's not bad. I've seen better, obviously. But what the hell? Just water piling out the side of a mountain. Just doesn't work. Now, speaking of mountains, the backdrop mountains, pretty much all you'll be able to use them for is backdrop. There is some room to build on them, but not much. It's just for display, basically. Now we've got, like I say, this plateau at the top here. And down at the coast, there's room there as well to build. Build planes in the middle and mountainous area, but buildable in the middle as well. And then we've got an essential lighthouse. It's a bit far back from the coast though, I think. Do you reckon? Would that be a bit closer to the coast? Oh, what's that I see? It's another essential lighthouse. Now this one's raised up, and yeah, okay, I'll dig that one. Because it's raised up, it doesn't need to be quite so close to the coast. And we've got another essential lighthouse. Now that, I disagree with the positioning on completely. And, yeah, another essential lighthouse. Yeah, that's not too bad. I think we could tolerate that being, well, there. What else have we got? Oh, what? And another essential light. Now, why would you have a lighthouse here? It makes no sense to have one there. And, oh, look. There's one. There's one. I spy. Okay. Makes no sense to have one there either. Here, possibly at the top end of the island. It's just a little bit too middly. Not really much thought gone into the lighthouses, I'm afraid. And here we've got another one which should be a little bit closer to the end of that peninsula. We've got all these gun placements. Loads of gun placements. Possibly too many, but you know. Loads of them. Hey, nobody's going to attack us without us fighting back. Oh no. And then we've got this castle. What am I looking at? Ah, that castle. Sorry, I should have cut that. That's that bad editing. Sorry. Unfortunately, it's not believable in any way, shape or form. It doesn't feel like it was ever a proper castle, and I'm afraid I don't like it. Okay, aesthetically, now despite all that, I don't think it's a particularly ugly map, so I'm going to give that 3 out of 5. Detailing is poor. It could be worse, but it is poor, and I'm going to give it 2 stars. But despite all that, I think it's made a very playable map. So I'm going to give that 4 big stars, which might surprise a few of you, but I actually think that once you remove some of his handiwork, you can actually do something with that. So that's Black Desert Online, inspired by Dynamitea. Right, so that's it for today. Come back tomorrow for another map. Hopefully it'll be a little bit better detailed than this last one. And have a great day, and I'll look forward to seeing you tomorrow.